All right, short circuits. Let's talk a little bit more about a short circuit. Short circuits are very dangerous. And a short circuit is a circuit with no load. If there's no load, both the source and the wire all become the load, and we're able to flow the maximum amount of power that a source can provide. And what that does is it generates heat, right? Tremendous amounts of heat. If we look at even this lantern battery that's here, we have a small piece of wire that's connected across. And by creating this short circuit, you can see that this wire burns up instantly. This generating of heat within the wire is what makes things like this happen, or burns the insulation off. A short circuit is a dangerous thing, but we have ways to protect during a short circuit, right? And one of the ways that we protect is with fuse. And fuses come in a lot of different sizes. You can see these little electronic fuses all the way up to this giant power fuse, right? And the way that a fuse works is it is a small piece of wire encased in some holder, right? And it is designed to only allow a certain amount of electrons to flow. If too many electrons are flowing, i.e. a short circuit, that little piece of wire will burn up in a controlled manner. You can see that this blown fuse, if you look inside of here, you can see the little burn mark, and you can see that the wire has burned in two, and that has protected us, right, from that overload condition. This fuse cannot be reset. It's not like a circuit breaker, right? I have a great video on circuit breakers that's on the that's available, but you can look at that next. But a fuse can't be reset. The only way to fix this then is to buy a new fuse and put it in. And you must correct if there's a short circuit or an overload, or the new fuse you put in will also simply blow. A blown fuse means that you have a problem somewhere, that you have overloaded, and you should correct whatever electrical problem you have and then replace the fuse. Fuses come in a lot of different sizes and styles, right? These cartridge fuses, this is a 125 amp fuse, right? So this is a really big fuse in a power panel. Here's a slightly smaller fuse that's also designed for a power panel. And old homes, if you're ever in, you know, maybe your grandparents' house, if it's really old, or you're renting a really old house, might have these screw-in fuses. And the screw-in fuse uses a socket, much like a light bulb, but it also has this wire that's inside. And this wire is designed to burn up if this is shorted out or overloaded. And different fuses have different capacities, and they're always written on the fuse. This says it's a 125 amp fuse. This one's not labeled on the front, but it might be on the side. This one is a 20 amp at red. This one looks like a 15 amp, yeah, 15 amp fuse, right? So fuses are rated for their current, for the number of amps, the number of electrons that can flow past them, right? So that's electricity, an overview of electricity, and we'll be talking more.